guys, back with another Flintstones Christmas special review because I watched all 4 of them, so I have to review them now. Oh gosh, I found the 60s one. I found the one from 1964, the Christmas Flintstone episode, aka How the Flintstones Saved Christmas, as it was retitled for the home video release. Yeah, 2 titles, even though it was literally just like an episode of the show. So, this one really makes me question what the fuck happened with that 70s one, because this one was good, the 90s one was good. What the fuck happened in 1977? Like, just straight up asking. But this one, alright. Basically, the gist of it, as I recall, I watched it about half a week ago, so I'm like, wait, what did happen in that one? But anyways, Fred decides to take a part-time job in addition to his normal one at Macy Rock. Yeah, that's a thing. And it's like, a lot of it's just the general holiday stuff you'd expect, like, he's going to wrap presents for people, although that goes about as well as could be expected from Fred. Or he's gonna work in the warehouse, although this turns into him just fucking around and playing with toys in the kids' toy department. And long story short, he gets fired, like, day 1 of this. But before he has a chance to leave, the boss finds out that the person who is going to play their mall Santa can't do it. And all the other people they would normally have do it, oh yeah, are already working as mall Santas. They need a new one, so, alright. Fred gets one more chance, he can be Mall Santa. And so he is, and he ends up loving it, like, a lot, to the point where he's, like, ending up on TV and shit over this. And it's kind of awesome seeing him in this role after how anti he was in that weird 70s one. He's like embracing it like 10,000% in this 60s one. So I was like, okay, in like 13 years time, what the fuck happened to Fred? Like, who pissed in his Cheerios that day? But now he was like loving it here. And even when he made it on TV, Wilma and Betty had Pebbles and Bam Bam watch for Santa, who totally were too little to realize that that's just Fred. Although the way Baby Pebbles says Santa is like the cutest thing ever, not gonna lie. So, because Pebbles' baby talk, when she's an actual baby, cute. When she's older and still doing it, not cute. But anyway, hold on just one second. Okay, I had to stop and remember what the fuck happened in this one. That's right, so it's similar to the 70s one, in that after Fred thinks he's done Christmas Eve with being Mall Santa and he's going home, he's met by 2 little elves who are like 400 years old apiece, but Fred thinks it's all an act. But they're like, yeah, Santa wants to see you. He has something to say to you. And Fred's like, sure. They're like, no, really, get in the sleigh. No, really, no, really, get in the sleigh. He wants to see you. Okay! So he plays along, and the sleigh takes off into the sky, and all of a sudden he's like, oh my god, this is real. It's like, well, of course it's real. What else would it be? Now, see, in this one, they made the sleigh look like it was made out of rock and look all caveman-y. Like it should be. See, this is all I was asking for with that weird 70s one that didn't even try. But anyway, so he goes to the North Pole with the elves and everything. And he meets Santa, who is, like, sick in bed with a cold, and he needs somebody to deliver presents for him. Because he has a cold. Because in hundreds and hundreds of years, apparently he's never caught a cold on Christmas before. But he needs Fred to do it because he was so perfect. So obviously, he's gonna do it. And he does, and he delivers all the toys to the kids, and da-da-da-da-da. Till he gets home and realizes, oh shit, I forgot my presents on the sleigh. What am I gonna do? And he's ready to, like, be sent to the doghouse by Wilma when he walks in the door. And yet they're like, oh my god, you did such a good job. You even came down the chimney and everything. What an entrance. Da-da-da-da-da. You were so committed to the role. He's like, wait a minute. No, I didn't. He goes back outside and he sees Santa up in the sky, sneezing away, who made a special trip just for him. And the whole thing, like I said, was just an episode of the show, so it's not very long, so they could only fit so much into it, but it was really cute, though. I liked this one, and especially for, like, a 60s special, I thought it was well done. Apparently, in its original air date, it did air on Christmas Day in 1964, which is kind of cool. Especially cool to think about that this is in color, even though it aired in 64, and trying to just, like, reconcile this in my brain that I thought TVs were still in black and white in 1964, but I guess some people had color ones back then. I don't know, it's like one of those historical things that I thought I knew that apparently I must not have known as well as I did. Kind of trippy to see, but yeah, there's that. It was interesting seeing the difference, especially having just watched the 90s one and the 70s one back to back with this. Basically seeing, like, different generations of Flintstones, different generations of Freds, even, and how different they all are from one another. And it's interesting thinking that the 90s Flintstones is probably closer to the 60s Flintstones than the 70s one. I'm not sure why that is, but it seems to be. I've got one more special to go. I've still got the Flintstones Christmas Carol one to watch, but, I know I said I watched all four, I lied. I still need to watch Flintstones Christmas Carol, but I found it! I found where it is online to be watched. But, anyway, I've watched the others, though. So, we'll see how that one holds up. Given that one's from 94, it's only a year after the one with Stoney, we'll see if it's as good as that one was. I mean, I don't see how it could take such a nosedive just a year later, but then again, weirder shit has happened when people have cashed in on things, so I'm hopeful that it's good. So far, 2 out of 3 have been good, so hopefully it'll become 3 out of 4 once I watch that one. But yeah, anyways. I also definitely need to go back and watch the one where Pebbles and Bam Bam apparently got married, and the one where they had their kids, because apparently those were 2 different specials as well that I've never actually watched. I see where they're online, and I can watch them, but don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. There's also other ones, but I'm just like, no, this legit, since it was a thing I didn't even know existed till that 90s one, now it's just like a big gaping question mark in my brain. I'm like, I have to just fill in this gap that I did not know was a thing. I don't even know why I feel so strongly about it. Am I a huge Flintstones fan? No. I watched it all growing up as a kid. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. Would I call myself a huge fan? No, but at the same time, it's just so weird that this was like a thing I didn't know was a thing, so now I have to reconcile it in my brain, but... Anyways, but the 64 one I thought was really cute, and if you can find anywhere to watch it, I do recommend this one. Like I said, it's only the 70s one. I think you need to, like, skip. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this one. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead out and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything and more. It's all down below. If you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.